Welcome, friends. On today's episode of Sit With It, we're talking about our ongoing journey towards sociocratic governance, specifically why we created circles and how they're reshaping the foundation. At Snow-Redfern, we had a reckoning. We realized it's not our place to decide at a distance what communities need, especially when it comes to youth. Even with good intentions, that kind of decision-making repeats patterns of control we're trying to interrupt. So we made a different commitment to not just listen to youth and community voices, but to build systems where those voices shape how power is shared. To invite youth and community members not as advisors, but as co-deciders, especially in how philanthropic dollars are used. That shift set everything in motion. We began by deep listening, a statewide survey, learning alongside participatory grant makers, and completing the Advancing Participation in Philanthropy tool with our board. We soon realized we couldn't just change our grant making. We had to change our governance, our infrastructure, and our ways of being together. We call this stage the saggy middle. Not the beginning, not the end, but the messy middle of becoming. Charters are nearly finalized, questions keep resurfacing, and we're learning to hold ourselves accountable through shared learning, not perfection. This work has not been easy. It's been exciting and confusing, fast and slow, stretching us beyond what we knew. But it's absolutely been worth it. Our board of 15 resilient, curious humans has moved from committees to circles, living fields of stewardship, each with its own purpose, rhythms, and responsibilities, co-creating a whole rooted in our shared belief that youth thrive within inclusive communities and participatory systems of care, and that we must model those systems internally, not just fund them externally. These circle videos are not polished tours. They're snapshots of becoming. They signal our effort to live our commitments, not just write them down, because how we organize ourselves shapes what we become. We're not here to be more efficient. We're here to be more honest, participatory, and accountable to youth, to community, and to life. Now that you know how we got here, we invite you to see how this work is taking shape. Each of the following videos introduces one of our circles, a constellation of stewardship, holding a shared piece of our collective work. Together, these circles form the relational infrastructure that supports our participatory commitments. To reflect shared leadership, we've chosen new language for our roles. Not presidents or chairs, but anchors, stewards, and story keepers. We have the lead anchor, which is the person that holds the center with steadiness, guiding rhythm and flow. We have an anchor who co-holds and supports facilitation. We have a steward who tends a specific focus or form of care. We have a story keeper who holds the circle's memory and learning. And we have connectors who bridge circles, weaving relationships and coherence across the whole. This language reminds us that leadership is shared, memory matters, and no one person holds all the answers. Each circle's charter name and its purpose, practices, and rhythms is not a declaration of mastery, but an invitation to alignment. As you watch each video, notice not only what the circle does, but how it holds its work. What tensions it stewards, what commitments it tends, and what relationships it's in service to. Because this isn't just about governance, it's about integrity and remembering that how we do the work is the work. Thanks for joining me today.